It'll be interesting to see, like, what companies come in and help aggregate some of these tools and make it seamless for you to enter your question and go into the whatever tool is useful for that. We'll probably get there at some point. I'm curious to hear your perspective on not necessarily chat, but like the emails that are getting created, the AI coming in and trying to act like a human, if you will. And this is something that Demetrius and I complain about quite a bit on this podcast that like we get so many emails written by bots. There's no like personalization to them. You can see through it. And I'm like, I can't waste my time getting back to this person. So I'm curious to hear your perspective on that side of it. I know that's not what you're doing, but you're in the same world a little bit with that.
Yeah, I think it's tough because the AI, it's for the most part not good enough to do like really personalized, good cold emails yet. There are a lot of people trying to do it. A lot of people joke about the like personalization of like, hey, saw you went to this college. Like, do you want my B2B software? Versus, hey, you wrote a really thoughtful blog post. This was an interesting point in the post. We have something, blah, 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 that tangentially ties to that. The challenge is the number of people at scale that actually have enough information about them that you can really actually do that effectively. My thesis is pretty small. Like, it's really like, what if people post it on LinkedIn and can you leverage that for like a good outbound? Otherwise, it becomes more of the like warm signaling of like, hey, saw you're hiring for this role. You might want to consider a product like ours, and not trying to overdo it with like the level of personalization and just trying to like hit people at the right time that you know you think they're buying. I do think like depending on level of product market fit, your level of outbound is going to work differently. Like if you have a very strong product market fit, you're going to be able to get really good outbound results with a pretty simple email. Like, hey, like we have this great product. Here's the ROI. Here's a case study. Do you want to check it out? You're going to get a lot of yeses. You could write the best cold emails in the world. And if you don't have a strong product that people want, I don't really think it's going to make much of a difference. People aren't going to find it that interesting. So that may be a little bit of a contrarian take, but I do think like a lot of the AI personalization, a lot of the people that are using it like off the shelf were already sending bad email campaigns before. So I don't know how much it's changed.